back again, and I just decided that I should go ahead and film my what's on my phone video, because I was just thinking, like, I ran across my bag that has all my phone cases in it. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it down below. But I was like, yo, I have not been changing up my phone case. I have all of these cases that I have not used, and I've been using the same phone case for literally months now. So I wanted to show you guys the 2 new cases that I got. I believe these are like the only 2 that I've added since the case collection video. So I have this one right here. It is customized and it does say Kooch on it. This is from LuxAddiction. If you do go on the website, it will say Juicy, like for Juicy Couture, but I told them I wanted that same style, but I wanted it to say Kooch on it. So I did have this customized. It is really pretty, super blingy, and I love it so much. I also like that it does have it going around the front. And this case is one of those softer cases. It's not like a hard snap-on case, but it is still durable. Like, it's one of those really good cases, like my Kate Spade ones. It's kind of made out of that same material, or like a case-mate case, but I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's a really good quality. So they do come in boxes like this, and I did get one other phone case from them as well, so I'll just show you this one. It is super blingy, and I had this same exact phone case for my 6 Plus, and then when you take it out, I can kind of really show y'all how the case is made. So this is the inside. You can see all of the stones that were put on it and around the front, and it does have a really pretty pink bow on it. So you guys can kind of see what type of phone case this is. It is like, you can kind of push it in a little bit, but it is also like a hard case. So yeah, I really like these cases. And yeah, so check out LuxAddiction if you guys are interested in blingy cases or customized cases. So I'm going to show you guys what's on my phone now. Get started. This is my lock screen, in case anyone is wondering. Yes, I have a picture of myself on there. So it's 7:50, April 23rd when I'm filming this. No telling when it's going to go up. On the first screen, I have mail, and it's so much freaking mail in there because I don't really delete my mail very much. So I have mail. I have Yahoo Mail. This is like all of my different mailboxes, and then I have my Yahoo one separate, and then I have a calendar which comes on the phone, my photos, clock, calculator, maps, weather. I use the weather app all the time. TV, wallet, notes. I use my notes all the time as well. Waze is an app which is great for navigation, and it will tell you if there are any cops or any wrecks on the road or anything like that. Whoops, didn't mean to open it. Then we have reminders. I don't really use that. I just kind of put mines in my calendar that way. And then I have stocks. Don't use that. iTunes Store, App Store, news, health, settings, my T-Mobile app, because I do have T-Mobile. This is my music app, which I have been absolutely loving. And then I have home and iBooks. And I'm going to open this up just to show you guys, because I get questions all the time about my playlist and what I'm listening to. So I'm just going to go to my library and kind of show you guys what I have in here right now. So I was listening to this song the other day, so I re-downloaded it. That's Sorry by Chris Brown and Rick Ross. Well, Rick Ross featuring Chris Brown. I just downloaded the J. Cole album, KOD. It sounds really good. I like it. Of course, I got the 2 new Nicki songs. Alina Baraz, I'm not sure how to say her name, but I heard one of her songs, so I downloaded the album. One Kiss by Calvin Harris. And yeah, I just have a lot of stuff on here, but my favorite thing right now, and then I also have Drake, Nice for What, of course, but my favorite thing right now is definitely Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy. Love her album. So yeah, I just have all kinds of different stuff on here. I don't really particularly want to do a video about my favorite songs because, you know, it gets copyrighted. I do have Queen's song on here, Medicine. And yeah, I just have a lot of different stuff on here. So yeah, I also have my boy on here. Where is it? Yeah, this song. I also have my boy on here. This song is featuring DC Young Fly. Y'all, he can sing. Like, I love me some DC. Freaky Friday. all types of stuff. So yeah, this is my playlist right now, or my recently added songs. I also really love this song by Keke Palmer. FaceTime, I have podcasts, which I don't really use. I have my watch. I do need to update it. That's why they have that right there. Extras is just stuff that comes on the phone. Numbers, iTunes, iMovies, Pages, Keynote, GarageBand. All of this stuff is kind of like stuff that comes on the phone that I don't really use. So then for this one, I have all of my games, and I have Looney Tunes, and I do play these games, y'all, like whenever I'm just bored. So I have Looney Tunes, Toy Blast, Jump Fever, which is like Sonic, Minion Rush, which are the Minions, Best Fiends. I have Checkers, Gardenscapes, Cooking Craze, Toon Blast. And Recolor is like a little picture app thing where you can like make pictures and stuff. I do have some more games that I just added, but I haven't added them to my little games folder. So then next we have social media. So for social media, I have YouTube, I have Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Messenger, and then Facebook page. Because this one is like for my Facebook for you guys, and then this one is for my Facebook for like family and stuff. So it kind of lets me open up either one, but I can kind of get into both of them from either way. But if I just want to go straight into it, I have both options. So those are my social media apps. And then I have photo editor, which has all of this stuff in it. So I don't use everything all the time, but yeah, I really haven't been posting pictures, so I really haven't been using anything. But I have Square Ready. I have Photo Mirror, which is like you can do a picture side by side to mirror it. Split Picture is fun because you can kind of make it look like more than one of yourself, if you know what I mean. Like you have a twin or something. You can make the picture look really cool. PZap is like a editor app, which I kind of use for like YouTube thumbnails sometimes and stuff. But yeah, I just added it on my phone, but I don't really do anything on my phone with it. It's just on there. Afterlight can make your pictures more brighter and kind of change them up. Whoops. Okay, so split pick and split camera is the same thing, but one of them started putting like a little watermark at the bottom, and I haven't deleted it off, so I have both of them still. They do the same thing. I have Pick Stitch, which is like a collage maker. MSQRD, I don't even remember what this is for, and I haven't used it in a while, so I really don't know. ViscoCam, I know a lot of people have that, and I've had it on my phone, but I don't think I ever really use it. And then I have Motive, I think that's how you say it. That's like another collage maker and stuff. Aviary is kind of the same, and Boomerang is kind of like where you can do a short video and you can see it moving back and forth. So then we have, what did I put? I put Photoshop because, you know, this is where you touch your pictures up at. So I have Visage Lab, which is kind of like an editor app that I don't really use. I have More Butate 2, and this one is good to like brighten up pictures and things like that. I like it for that. I have Facetune, and then there was a Facetune 2 on there, so I downloaded it, but I haven't used it at all yet. So those are all the apps that I have. The main one that I actually use in this app is Facetune if I'm gonna do anything to a photo. And then we have Video Editor. So in Video Editor, we have Square Ready, Pick, Play, Post, and Repostly. I used Repostly all the time because my mom doesn't have Instagram or anything. So a lot of times if I see a funny video, I will use this and I can copy the video, put it here, and then it'll allow me to repost it on my own Instagram. But instead of doing that, I just save it and it goes to my camera roll, and then I can send it out as a text message. So that's a really cool way to do that if you know, find a lot of little funny videos and stuff on there. Okay, so then this next one is for shopping. So for shopping, I have eBay, Ebates, which you guys know is amazing. Retail Me Not is a discounts website where you can find discounts like if you're shopping at the mall. I always use this for like Victoria's Secrets or Bath and Body Works because they usually always have coupon codes. Oh, and JCPenney's because my mom loves JCPenney's, but you can usually find a discount code on here. and use it in the store to get a little discount, or you can use it for online purchases as well, which is great. There is Groupon, which you guys know about Groupon, and then AliExpress, and those are the shopping apps that I have. I don't really put a lot of apps in here, like everything that I'm shopping for, because I usually won't shop on my phone, and if I do, I'll just pull it up. Next, I have entertainment, and on here I have Eventbrite, Flash Seats, and Priceline, because whenever you're booking tickets for like concerts or events and stuff, these are the main two that I would usually use. And then like for rooms and stuff, I use Priceline, so that's all I have on there. And then YouTube reviews, this is FameBit and Refluence, because these are two companies to do reviews through on YouTube. Like you can kind of, sometimes they will reach out to you first and say that they want to work with you, or you can send them a message and say, you know, a reason why you want to work with them, like pick your idea, and you can also choose how much you want to get paid. So these are good for reviews on YouTube. Haven't really been using those. And then I have print photos, because sometimes I do print out photos. So I have one. This one is Kodak Moments, and this one is the CVS Pharmacy. I think they're both at CVS. I don't know. This is the one I think that comes up all the time. I have no clue, y'all, but I do use that if I'm gonna print out photos. And then I have a dictionary section, which I do have a regular dictionary, the Urban Dictionary, and then WebMD, because WebMD is good if anything medical that you need to look up. Urban Dictionary, if it's something that's like slang terminology, you can definitely find it in Urban Dictionary. And then, you know, just the standard dictionary. That's really helpful. I have finances on here. I do have my credit union there. I have PayPal. I have Big Cartel, and then I also have a Cash App as well. And I'm gonna swipe to the next screen, and I'm just gonna kind of go through these with you. So I have Lookbook, which I haven't used in so long. I have the Bible, which is great because you don't have to carry a Bible into church or anything, or if you just want to read your Bible at any time, you have it on your phone. Period Diary is what I use to track my cycle. Poshmark, you guys know I have sold items on Poshmark before. It's a place where you can resell your items like clothing, bags, whatever you have that you want to get rid of, and try to make some money for it. This is a Samsung app, which is for my camera that I use for vlogging. This is Shazam, which is very good if you're out, like if you're at a store or anywhere that you are. If you hear a song or on the TV or something and you want to know what the song is, you can use this and it will pick the song up that is playing. And then I have Style Seat, which if you want to find like stylists or anything, I'm sure you guys know what Style Seat is. But yeah, I have that. Perfect 365 is like a Photoshop app that I haven't used, which is why it's back here. This is kind of like, some of this stuff on here is stuff that I downloaded and I haven't really played with it. I think this means Photoshop Express. Haven't played with that. That Piff is a mixtape website where you can download mixtapes. Photo Vault is a place where you can save pictures that you don't want anybody to see, honey. AV Creator, I don't know what I had this for or anything. I have Easy iCam. I know this is for a little travel camera that I have. App Nana, you guys know about that. I have talked about that in a video before. Color Story, not really sure. Something I downloaded that I haven't used. You guys know what Tumblr and Pinterest is. Don't use those very often, but I have them on there. Then I have this section right here that is all of my watch apps. I just like them all to be together in a folder so that they're not all over my phone, because I really don't use this. This is just some of the things that are on my watch, so it adds it to my phone. Fonto, I found out about this from Miss Queenificent. She had told me about this, and you can use this for like your thumbnails for YouTube or whatever and stuff, but I haven't really played around with it very much. Camera Connect is for my Canon. Like if you want to use it to take a picture, you can use your phone for a picture. I haven't tried that either. This next one is iHeartRadio, which I absolutely love. Ever since I started working, I do listen to the radio every day. Like I love to listen to The Breakfast Club. I always have. So I use this every single day, and I listen to it with my AirPods, which works amazing because nobody even knows that I'm listening to anything. So The next thing is a word search. I just downloaded that and kind of started playing it. Fruits Hero Legend, just downloaded that and kind of started playing it. Glow, I think it's like a Facetune type of app. Haven't really played with that. And then on the last screen, I only have a couple of things. I have food, which is great if you want to order food and have it delivered to you. So there's Uber Eats, Gopher, Waiter, and Yelp. And I used Yelp before out of town, as well as I think I've also used Waiter. I haven't used Uber Eats before, and Gopher is actually my classmate's company. So definitely go and support him, guys, because they are also a delivery company. And they're expanding to several different cities and locations. So then next we have Files, which I think that was already standard on my phone. And then last I have iDream, which is a app where you can go and look up your dreams, like if something happens, because I just kind of like, you know, your dreams mean something different than what you think they do. So I kind of try to find out what it is. This comes up with so much stuff that it's hard to narrow it down, but it kind of helps you out to figure out what your dream means or whatever. So that's what I use that for. So then down at the bottom, I will show you guys what I have here, because you know you can change this out however you want it. So this is how I like to have mine laid out. So I have my phone, my messages, Safari for the internet, and then camera. So that's what I always keep at the bottom, and it looks like I missed a call. So yeah, I'll take you back to my very first screen. So I have an alarm set in the morning at 4:15 a.m. which is for work, honey. Using stuff on here, I really don't use that. I really just use this mostly for my alarm and stuff. So yeah, that's it for this video. Okay, dolls, so that is it for the what's on my phone video. If you dolls have any questions, leave them down below. Suggest some of your favorite apps or games or different things that you dolls think that I should add to my phone. And I hope you dolls enjoyed this. Sorry I kept you waiting. I kind of forgot to do this, so yeah. Love you dolls. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you dolls never miss a video.